Hello and welcome to the final video in my physical TBR series. I've hit through all of the genres. I will link the playlist down below in case you want to watch any of those. Like, I went through YA, fantasy, nonfiction, etc, etc. So I've basically done everything. It's just that when I got about halfway through the videos, I realized that I'd forgotten 2 shelves worth of books that had kind of like random stuff on them. One shelf was anthologies and one was books that were gifted to me and were arcs for review. So there was kind of like a random mix on both of those shelves. So I kind of just was like, let's do a nice miscellaneous video. And also there were a couple of other things that I forgot that just like kind of got shoved to the side or mixed in with my read books or like whatever. So this is kind of like a catch-all video for like all of the things that I forgot that I still wanted to, you know, include. So I'm gonna get into that. I don't have too many here. It's mostly just the 2 shelves, but I'm gonna get right into it. The French Girl by Lexie Elliott. Freaks I've Met by Donald Jans. One Summer Day in Rome by Mark Lamprell. A Selfie as Big as the Ritz by Lara Williams. The Splendid and the Vile by Erik Larson. Pet by Akwaeke Emezi. Once We Were Here by Christopher Cosmos. All the Ways We Said Goodbye by Beatriz Williams, Lauren Willig, and Karen White. Devil Darling Spy by Matt Killeen. When Time Stopped by Ariana Neumann. Swimming in the Dark by Tomasz Jedrowski. The Voice That Is Great Within Us, American Poetry of the 20th Century, edited by Hayden Gareth. Short Story Masterpieces, edited by Robert Pinwarren and Albert Erskine. Beowulf, the Graphic Novel by Gareth Hinds. The Princeton Anthology of Writing, edited by John McPhee and Carol Rigolot. Best of the South, selected and introduced by Ann Tyler. The Best American Short Stories of 1999, edited by Amy Tan. The Best American Essays of 2014, edited by John Jeremiah Sullivan. The Best American Short Stories of 2008, edited by Salman Rushdie. The Best American Short Stories of 2013, edited by Elizabeth Strout. The Secret History of Fantasy, edited by Peter S. Beagle. A 50-Year Silence by Miranda Richmond Moyat. The Wildwood Chronicles by Colin Malloy, illustrated by Carson Ellis. These include Wildwood, Under Wildwood, and Wildwood Imperium, which I haven't taken out of their box because they're too pretty and I'm afraid of damaging them. Cult Classic by Sloane Crossley. The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. The Boxcar Children, the original 1924 edition by Gertrude Chandler Warner. Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov. The Lonely City by Olivia Lang. A Concise Chinese-English Dictionary for Lovers by Zhao Lugo. Communal Luxury, The Political Imaginary of the Paris Commune by Kristen Ross. Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit by Jeanette Winterson. Sexing the Cherry by Jeanette Winterson. Stories I Tell on Dates by Paul Shirley. Outlawed by Anna North. The Best American Gay Fiction of 1996, edited by Brian Boldry. Great American Prose Poems, edited by David Lehman. The Norton Anthology of American Literature Between the Wars, 1914 to 1945. The Norton Anthology of American Literature, Literature since 1945. The Norton Anthology of American Literature, 1865 to 1914. The Next American Essay, edited by John DeGatta. A Man Called Ova by Frederick Buckman. The Bridge by Ian Banks. Ava Luna by Isabella Allende. The Wick of Memory, New and Selected Poems, 1970 to 2000 by Dave Smith. A Poetry Handbook by Mary Oliver. Our Town by Thornton Wilder. The Husband's Secret by Leanne Moriarty. All Emergencies Ring Super by Ellen Emerson White. Romance is a Wonderful Thing by Ellen Emerson White. Webster, Tales of an Outlaw by Ellen Emerson White. Friends for Life and Life Without Friends by Ellen Emerson White. Black Spring by Alison Croghan. The Weird, A Compendium of Strange and Dark Stories, edited by Anne and Jeff Vandermeer. A Treasury of Modern Fantasy, edited by Terry Carr and Martin Harry Greenberg. The Norton Anthology of World Literature, Volume 2. And finally, The Collected Stories of O. Henry. So this concludes everything on my physical TBR. Like I said earlier, I do have a playlist for all of these, so that will be linked down below if you missed any of these videos or if you want to go back and see other things. But I have a lot on my physical TBR, and I think this was a very interesting and pretty helpful way for me to just categorize it and like mentally look at it and see all that I have, because I do have a lot of certain genres, and it was an interesting project that I'm very happy I did. So let me know down below if you've read any of these, what you thought of them, if you have any thoughts on this series as a whole. Just talk to me down in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all again soon.